to another episode of The Run. This episode on The Run by TS is proudly presented by Pickups, your everything on-demand delivery app. Today we have AJ and S. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hello.
Are you a Duke fan by any chance?
Me? I'm a Duke fan. I got a Carolina fan too, man. But, you know, this just, I don't know, I just felt like repping this today.
Okay.
I love it.
I look kind of good in it, so I thought it
You
talk to
looking in it.
Huh? Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it.
Don't let anyone tell you different.
That's right.
You strut, young king. You do your thing, right? You do your thing.
I just felt like wearing blue today, man. I don't know what it was, man.
Nice. Cool.
All right, let's talk Eastern Conference Finals. Boston, Miami. Wow. Did we see this coming?
Not the Raptors fan in me. Definitely did not see it coming as a Toronto Raptors fan.
Yeah,
but
I feel that.
we got to live with what we have, right? It's gonna be a fun conference finals. I think like this is a really, really fun matchup. If you think about Boston, what they provide offensively, like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, just those two are an insane duo that I could see just being like trouble for the East for the next 5 to 10 years. I think that they could just be incredible. So this is kind of their chance to get to that next level. They've played with the Eastern Conference Finals for a couple of years now, and now this is that one shot for them to get to that point. And I think honestly, I have Boston as the favorites here. I don't know about you, AJ.
Well, I think this is Boston's time to prove that they're a better team without Kyrie. I think a lot of people were saying that, you know what, they're going to be a better team, and I think that they've proved it. I think Jason Tatum just went to the next level during that Raptors series and proved that, you know what, no, I'm in that discussion as well. Personally, I got Heat in 6, but I think it's going to be a great series. Like I think like we have the All-Star competition, right? We have the three-point competition in the All-Star game. This is going to be a three-point clinic with Duncan Robinson, Hero, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, where is this guy even coming from with the three-point shots, man?
Looking like Klay Thompson with his shot.
I swear to God, like that Game 2 performance with the Raptors just gave him a whole new confidence, and he's been pretty consistent, right? But still, I think Jimmy Buckets, Kelly Olynyk, and honestly, man, Dragic, for me, just doesn't get that respect that I think that he deserves, man. Like, that playmaking ability, his ability to find that pocket, and him, like, I think working under the tutelage of Steve Nash when they were in Phoenix, I see a lot of that same game inside of him right now. And I think these kind of factors will help the Miami Heat move on to the NBA Finals, as much as it's tough to say, because I honestly thought, like you said, guys, I thought it was going to be the Raptors. And just, you know, that performance by Pascal Siakam was giving me nightmares since. And it's been tough, man. But, yeah, I got to go Heat in 6, but I think it's going to be a fun series. Like, we're going to see the greatest pickup game ever.
I'm interested to see Jimmy Butler just because it's going to be Jimmy Butler versus Marcus Smart, and we both know how great of like agitators both those guys are on a basketball court. So I think that's fun. I sway the other way. I say Boston in 6. Yeah, I think Boston's going to win in 6 because Boston's defense, we saw it in the Raptors series, is just incredible. Like they have long defenders that can guard any position. They can switch on anything. They're really just so versatile. They're crazy. It's something that bothered the Raptors throughout the entire series, right? I just think that's way too
Absolutely.
I just think, you know, the Heat's offense is going to struggle a lot with this series, and that's what's going to be what it comes down to pretty much.
I'm going to say, although Boston is an incredible team, I am terrified of Jimmy Butler. I am sorry. He is a beast.
Yeah.
And the energy with the Heat, like I feel like all season people have kind of like brushed them aside, haven't really given them a lot of credit. And I think they're going to come out on top, to be honest.
All right.
I mean, Jimmy Butler, I mean, his mentality has just been business trip. And that's what it is, right? Because you're not going home to family. You're literally, you've packed your bags. You've come to Orlando for one specific reason, right? These guys would go back to their families, kind of take that break, then go back. No, this guy is narrow vision, has one thing in mind, man, and that is to get a chip.
He's
That's to
locked
get a
in.
ring.
He's
Locked
locked
in, man.
in right now.
And I agree with you, S, man. That Boston defense was a nightmare for Toronto. They could not get into the lane at all. They cut off every single angle, and the Raptors were just throwing up the most ridiculous shots that I've ever seen. No flow at all.
Not at all.
Very un-Raptor-like, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't see that with Miami because of Jimmy Butler leading the way. And like I said, with Dragic's flow, along with them able to drive, get the screen, and send it out for the 3 ball, I see a lot of that happening. And I think Miami is a little bit better than Boston when it comes to that.
Fair enough. I'll say this though. This is kind of interesting because Jimmy's getting older now. I think he turned 31 the other day. It was his birthday the other day, right? This might be his last chance to get to the NBA Finals, unless Miami builds a contender over the next couple of years. But this might be his last best chance. And then if you look at the Celtics, they're super young. They have all the time in the world to make it to another NBA Finals. Maybe that edges out Miami. Maybe there's that hunger factor that Miami has that Boston doesn't have. But who knows? I think it's going to be an amazing series regardless.
Yeah, 100%.